So here's the next evolution of the question and the conversation that we're having right now. And that is that there was another McKinsey said, I'm quoting McKinsey a lot today, but they literally said, there's no one inside of the B2B company that owns the customer, that owns the voice of the customer, understanding the customer, articulating the needs of the customer to the rest of the company. It happens in silos and bits and pieces. And the voice of the customer comes through a sales lens when sales is talking to the customer, or it comes through a product success lens when it's coming through there, or it comes from a marketing lens, but that we need one leader. Now, their point of view was that it should be the chief marketing officer. So I wanted to just lay that out on the table and say, if it's this important to the level that you're talking about it here, then it should rise to the level of importance of somebody should be in charge of it. Right.
I agree. As a marketing leader, I think it depends on the type of marketing leader that you have. As I said earlier, I come from a very product centric background. And so my ability to speak to product in addition to sales is different than somebody who may be more of a brand leader, in which case that may not be the same person. It may need to come from sales or it may need to come from product, but I think misalignment is more common than we would like to admit. And I think that part of it is a lot of times companies will chase. And by chase, I mean, they'll go after something that may be misaligned for where their product is, and they'll start to build something because they have a whale on a hook. That may be a sales-led discussion. Oh, we got this customer and we can land this huge deal. Product can't really do what it does. Can we go and force something that's unnatural as a business? In which case we start to change the roadmap and start to build for a bigger fish, but that one bigger fish may not necessarily, the hook that we built may be too big for a lot of the smaller fish. So who is our hooks really within our wheelhouse of who wants to buy us? And so, yeah, I don't know that it needs to be a singular voice, but I think that there at least needs to be significant conversation between sales, product, marketing, and a consistent basis to bring in the voice of the customer to ensure that, we don't get too big for our britches, because I think that, especially for smaller companies, we want to shoot for the moon, and shooting for the moon doesn't always mean building for something that's outside of your parameters, because that could also be instant death for your business because you've now over-architected something for a market that may have zero appetite for what you just built for the one customer who said, I want this.